Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Wildfire, and in today's episode, we found a new duplication glitch for version 1.1.2, and I'm going to show it to you today. Let's get into it. Alright guys, before we get into it, I want to let you all know that there are going to be slight story spoilers. Nothing big, but if you haven't gotten to the 6th sage yet, it could spoil a little bit of just the general location of where you do the story portion for the 6th sage. But if you're alright with that, you can stick around and see this. If you don't want any spoilers, obviously you can go away, do the 6th sage, come back at a later time, and see this duplication glitch. But remember, if you want to make sure that you don't have to worry about if this is a patch or not, go into your system settings. We'll do it right here. So you go to your system settings, go all the way down to where it goes to system, and then you want to scroll down to where it says, somewhere right in here, auto update software. Make sure this is turned off, because if it's on, you'll automatically get an update, and it will, whenever they release a patch, and it could patch out this glitch. So make sure that's off before you leave and decide to come back after you've completed this part of the story. Alright, with that out of the way, I also want to thank the people who are pounding this game, really digging deep into it, finding these glitches, because without them, we wouldn't be able to share these exploits with you. So, obviously, thank you to the people who are just discovering these. However they discover them, they're discovering them, and it is great for us. So, obviously, thank you to them. Alright guys, so we want to make our way over to the Tubio Hollow Chasm. This is obviously where you started the quest to unlock the 6th sage. You had the item, the little thing you had to follow, and so that's actually where we want to make our way. The best way to get here, I have found, is to go to the Dragon Head Island Shrine, the Juku-Yu Shrine, or if you have this shrine unlocked at the top of the hill, this could also be an easy way to get there. Either way, somehow you want to get right down there. I'm going to go from this shrine, and basically all I'm going to do is kind of the same thing that I did when I did the quest. Kind of build a flying machine, little glider, and glide my way down there. It's going to take some battery, but if you only have the basic battery, obviously you can let off the fans or only have one fan, or you don't need any fans at all. You can just use the glider to glide down if you so choose. I obviously put 2 fans on there because I have more than enough battery. And here we are. Go ahead and make a nice landing. Sure, I'll call that nice. And we want to make our way all the way down into the actual chasm itself. This is one of those weird chasms because it doesn't really have the sound effect for going into the depths, and there's no, like, gloom anywhere around here either. It's one of the few chasms, might even be the only chasm that doesn't have any gloom at all. So we want to make our way all the way down here to where this little bit of, like, black is, right? You can see where it starts to get really dark because you're getting to the depths. And we want to make our way all the way down to just after where this little bit of the terrain dips even further down. So you want to be around negative 150. As you can see down there in the mini-map, we got negative 150, 155. That's where you want to be. And what you want to have to do this is a multi-shot bow. So as you can see here, I have a Lionel bow. It has 3 times shot. Now, if you have like a Savage Lionel bow times 5, that'd be even better because you'd be able to duplicate a lot more. But the requirement is obviously to have a multi-shot bow. So you're going to be doing damage to your bow, which means you can only do this so many times before the bow breaks. You don't have to get more. So you want to pull the bow out, and you want to fuse whatever item. To keep consistency with everything we've done before, we're going to fuse a diamond. And you just want to kind of aim up and shoot. And, oh, it must not be low enough. I'll have to go a little bit lower. So let's make our way down to 160. Again, pull out your diamond and shoot. It should be, yeah, there you go. You see how they get stuck? So you want to make sure you're shooting high. So we can shoot a couple more of these, and they kind of just weirdly get stuck for some reason. And I'm assuming, oh, whoops, I hit those. I just destroyed those ones. That's all right. So I'm assuming it has to do with the game trying to register the difference between the depths and the overworld. So when you go into the depths, Boundary Break actually showed how this is done, and what happens is the overworld gets culled out when you go to the depths. So my hypothesis is because we are below, technically in the depths, the game has culled out everything above on the overworld, and it's only showing us, like, a view of what it should look like, but there's no... It has, like, a loading zone, basically. So that loading zone is causing the arrows to stop moving because that zone isn't loaded. So, once we go up there and load the zone, then the arrows will continue on, but instead of continuing their momentum, they just fall out of the sky. And because it's a multi-shot, you're getting those 3 arrows, or 5 arrows, depending on what bow you have, that are coming out and have those materials on them, and then when they fall, they drop the material. So, as you can see, even just with my 3 times, we did a few shots and I'm up to 155 diamonds already. As you see, once I get close, they drop. You want to pick them all up. And I've noticed that sometimes you can also get your arrow back as well. I got an arrow a couple times here. I'm gonna get this diamond before it falls into the depths. But yeah, so that's easy as that. I'm now at 163. We were at 155 before. Oh, I just noticed that my camera is blocking that. You can't see this. That's annoying. Huh. Oh, crap. But anyway, guys, that is how you duplicate items in version 1.1.2. Hopefully Nintendo can't find a way to patch this one and it stays in a little bit longer, but as always, like I do with the other ones, I will let you know in the description below when this is patched out. And to prove that I am running on the latest version, here you go, version 1.1.2. I didn't want to be on version 1.1.2, but somehow, even with auto updates off, my console decided to update. So, that's that. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys next time.